We just got back from the store. There are store things. There is also water. And there is water because we might need it. Hello everyone and welcome to Saturday. We live on the coast. Hurricanes happen. Sometimes they get close. Sometimes they hit us. But it's been a while since we've had any that have landed on our faces. When was Matthew, Mal? 2015?
It's when we moved in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
26?
Like, it was the day after the power came back is when this place got listed, and I was like, hey.
That's right, 2016, 2 years ago, and that was a Cat 1. There is a hurricane out in the Atlantic right now named Florence. And I'll be honest, I haven't been keeping up with it much, and the reason I haven't is because Mallory is basically a meteorologist. I mean, no, seriously though,
I just parrot what Ed Piotrowski says.
Mallory does so much research, and it's like, I think it's because the whole hurricane thing is still new for her, that she's like super interested and invested in it, whereas I'm over it because I grew up dealing with them. So I'm just like, have they told us to evacuate? No? Alright, well. And Mal's like, but now it's doing this.
We're in the cone.
We're in the cone, and it could be here on Wednesday, and it could be up here or down here, but now we're in the cone, and there's like a 33% chance it'll be a direct hit, and it could be like a Cat 4. And I'm like, alright, so you want to like buy some water? And she's like, yeah, we should buy. So that's what we did today. Whenever we went out and got our groceries and supplies and things, we did pick up some water. We didn't really get enough stuff to like survive, but we got enough stuff that we'll at least have some things here. And if I find out that it's going to hit us directly or it's going to be bad, not bad enough to evacuate, but bad enough to, you know, we're going to lose power, whatever, we'll probably ride out on Tuesday or Wednesday or something and grab some stuff. But
or we'll be evacuating.
Or we'll be evacuating. We'll see. We'll see. Breakfast stream for Tuesday is not canceled, so we'll see you Tuesday morning, as long as we have power and internet. But you said it's going to make landfall closer to Wednesday, right?
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. Okay. So we're keeping an eye on it. We're as prepared can be, because we got Tostitos, scoops. We're all set for any storm that may come our way. But seriously, if you're new here, I grew up here. I've been through countless hurricanes. Some we evacuated for, some we stayed and endured. So I have a lot of experience with them. The general rule for me is if it's a Cat 2 or a Cat 1, you stay. If it's a Cat 3, you consider it. You know, Cat 3 is kind of the turning point of like, maybe we should leave. Cat 4, you should probably leave. Unless you're in like, I mean, obviously the construction of your home and where your home is located makes all the difference. If you're just a little bit inland, you might be good. We're pretty close to the beach, so that's not fantastic.
Also, it's depending on how it's hitting, because if it's hitting you direct,
well, yes.
Like if this is our coast.
Yeah, obviously the more direct, the worse. But like the construction of your home matters too. Like if you're living in a trailer, you probably don't want to stick, or even like on a Cat 2 or something, you may want to consider, you know, getting out. If you've got a brick-built house, you might be able to just chill. You know, we don't. What is this? Stick. I lived there for 2 years. I'm like, are there bricks outside? I've never seen them. Yeah, this is we rent, so I haven't thought about it. But yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But more information will be coming, and we'll see what we got to do. I hope we don't have to evacuate because it's super inconvenient. But if we do, we'll head somewhere, and we'll bring the kitties, won't we, buddy? You might be going on a little vacation. I don't know if it still counts as a vacation if it's one that we don't want to take, but a vacation nonetheless. A few hours later, and Bioshock 2 is done. The game. Not just this recording session. This recording session I just went ahead and finished the game because I was pretty close. I was pretty close to the end, and after that I was like, I don't feel like I really need viewer input on this next part. I'm pretty good at the game at this point, so I just went ahead and finished it. It was good. You know, I'll save you my full thoughts until you can see the final episode yourself over on Steven Plays, but it'll be out pretty soon because we've been releasing 3 episodes a week instead of 2, so that's one of the reasons I went ahead and just recorded more anyway, because we're kind of flying through it, and that's fine. Now that that's done, I can use some additional time to work on other stuff. This is going to be replaced with Minerva's Den, which is actually more Bioshock 2. It's one of the DLCs. It's short. It's not terribly long, but I'm going to get started on that in the next few days. If you hear that noise, that is Mallory, who is currently outside doing the varnish coat of the Donkey Kong Country painting. It's getting varnished, so it'll withstand the heat death of the sun forever. When she's done with that, I think we're gonna get started on some dinner. And one of the big things that's happening tonight is that we're doing our Saturday game nights, but we've all decided that we're old. We're old, and we're not going to aim for 10 p.m. anymore. We're going to aim for 9, which is one of the reasons that we're getting started on dinner a little bit sooner. We had been doing it later because we had a lot of folks on the West Coast. We have less folks on the West Coast. Emmy is still West Coast, and Josh is still West Coast. But Josh is often busy and only joins us for about half, if that, of them. So it's really just Emmy. So there's a lot of us that are further to the east, so we decided we're just going to start doing it at 9. And also because we're old now, so got to get in bed. As one may expect, that worked really well. I think that doing these at 9 p.m. is going to work out fine. It's going to be our new thing. And it also means that we finish earlier, in theory, an hour earlier, which is fantastic. I don't know why we weren't doing this sooner. Who talked us into doing this?
Chaz.
Chaz? Yeah, Chaz. Chaz basically has all the really good ideas. I think it was last week or something. He was like, you know what, we should do these at 9. I was like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. So we did. And we're done sooner, which is fantastic. So we're actually going to get in bed at a time that's honestly pretty close to when we'd get in bed on a weekday, which is really great because then our schedule isn't kind of weird. Like, we do a pretty good job of hitting a particular schedule, but Saturday nights was always like a little weird because we went to bed late. As long as we make sure we start on time, we should be good. Cool. I think we're going to have some chips and salsa, and then we'll head to bed. Tomorrow's a day off. I don't know what I'm going to do on my day off, but there's still plenty of stuff that I need to work on around here, so I'll pick a project then. And of course, we'll be keeping our eye on the forecast for the hurricane, since we got a few days before landfall and we're still not sure where that landfall is going to be. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?